Watch. Bill Maher forgets to do his homework and is left stunned as guest backs President Trump while destroying Maher's candidate, Kamala Harris. So yeah, I can't wait to see this clip. You know, Bill Maher is hit or miss. Sometimes he get it right, and sometimes he get it terribly, terribly wrong. Most of the time, he gets it terribly, terribly wrong. And this is one of the cases that he gets it terribly, terribly wrong. But before we show the clip, go ahead and hit that like button. Share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account as well, so follow me there as well. All right, so let's talk about this news now. This comes from the Gateway Pundit from Cullen Linebarger, and he reports that while liberal comedian Bill Maher has his occasional moment of clarity, he remains a sufferer of Trump derangement syndrome. I think it's funny too, because he talks about the left and how bad they are and all these other things, and how expensive the stuff is even for him, and all these other, and so their terrible policies, and calls them out on all those things. But he still continued to vote for him. That's what gets me so. It's so nauseating watching him talk about some of these things, because you know that he knows the truth. You know, well, most of the truth, some of the truth, but yet he still continues to push these liberal agendas that are hurting people. It's just it's frustrating. But and his blind hatred of the 45th president blew up in his face Friday night. Maher hosted former Trump National Security Advisor H.R. McMaster, National Review Editor-in-Chief Rich Lowry, and New York Democrat congressional candidate John Avlon for a discussion on the current events, including the 2020 presidential election. Things unsurprisingly got heated when the conversation inevitably turned to President Trump. During one segment, Maher apparently hoped that Lowry, who had previously criticized Trump, would pull a Liz Cheney and announce that he wanted Trump to lose in November. But Maher was shocked when Lowry said no, and frankly, he should not have been had he done his homework. Lowry just last week wrote a New York Times article where he not only made clear he was supporting Trump, but also argued he could win on character. Yeah, I remember that article. I read that article. The mere suggestion of Trump having better character than Harris, which he does, caused liberal heads to explode across the country. And things did not improve for Maher when the comedian attempted to assure Lowry that Trump would leave the public arena for good if he lost in November. Lowry not only told Maher he was jumping to conclusions, but also eviscerated Kamala Harris to his face. So let's check this. Let's check this this clip out here.
You really want Trump to lose this election, right? No, you don't, really?
No,
Wouldn't
there is
it be
a theory
easier
among...
to get rid of him?
Look,
because if he lost another election, that would be 2018, 2020, 2022, 2024. I would think, and I've certainly been the last one to say Trump's over now. Lots of people do. I was like, no, no, no. But I think this would be it for him. I think he'd still be, he's not like Joe Biden. He's not going to go peacefully and out to pasture. But Republicans will have had enough of Trump, not of Trumpism, but of Trump. And you'd be done with all that chaos.
You can't be certain of that, Bill. The one thing that's certain, if he loses, Kamala Harris will be president of the United States. And I wholly oppose almost every single one of her positions. I think she's a vacuous opportunist. I totally reject the idea that in the space of 48 hours, she went from a subpar vice president, everyone recognized as such, all of a sudden to the second coming of Barack Obama. It is preposterous.
You really want Trump to lose this election, right?
Facts. All facts. He can't argue against that. It would be terrible. Her policies are terrible. No one is really for her policies, or the ones that she actually grace us with. She actually decided to tell us about. It's despicable. Again, I don't know how anyone can vote for Harris. She's so fake. She's so ditzy. She's so incompetent. It makes absolutely no sense. And most people know this. Bill Maher knows she's an idiot. I mean, he lives in California. I'm sure he heard all of the stories about Kamala Harris. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.